Shrub Burnham, make here preacher man R&B, and this is another episode of Rich Land Comics. This time I'm doing another episode of comic book reviews. This time I'm reviewing Aceblade #1, and this is another independent comic book company. And I follow crap. I follow Danny, who writes this comic on TikTok and on Aceblade Comics on TikTok. And I got real interested in his stuff whenever I started watching his videos. So I decided to buy the first issue, and he actually sent me a variant of it. I got a variant copy of it. But I read it today, and I love the story, and I love how it's setting up this character and what's probably going to wind up happening. But it starts off and it gives a little monologue of Aceblade and his origin story, so to speak, and then we get into the story actually, and we meet Terrell Durham, aka the Dragon Slayer, and this is who becomes Aceblade. And we see him before he becomes Aceblade. He's an MMA fighter, and he's about to have a fight for the championship. So what happens is one of the guys that's working for him tells him that he fixed the fight and he needs Aceblade to lose. Well, Aceblade's not going to do this because he knows he can win, and he actually, as we can see, winds up having a fight and is doing pretty good. And then he actually winds up winning the fight after he finds out his employee betted on him losing, but he didn't throw the fight and he wound up winning. So now his employee is in some trouble, so he has to call, Aceblade has to call his wife and tell her that he's going to do some business for work, and he goes to try to track down his friend, and he goes to the club that they usually go to and asks the bouncer, hey, where he is this guy, and the bouncer says he's in a private meeting and Aceblade's not having that and he wants to see his friend and help him out. So the bouncer winds up going to try to get him, and this random woman is complimenting Aceblade on his fight or whatever and trying to get to know him, and Aceblade says he doesn't have time for this. So what happens is we see Aceblade's employee wind up getting beat down by security or whatever in this meeting, and Aceblade goes and tries to save him, and this big fight ensues, and they both wind up getting captured, and they are started to get drove out to the desert because this guy who Aceblade's employee betted against is mad because he lost his money and wants to get rid of him. So they take him out to the desert. Aceblade's able to get out of the tape that's holding him, or the ropes or whatever, and he is able to escape with his employee, even though his employee winds up getting shot in the leg. And then one of the thugs tells the other guy to turn around and actually shoots Aceblade and his employee right there and leaves them for dead. And at the end of the comic, we see Aceblade getting picked up by somebody, but we don't know who's picking him up, and Aceblade passes out. But other than that, that's all that really happened. My question for y'all is, if y'all have ever read Aceblade, what y'all like about it? As always, Shrub Burnham, make your preacher man R&B sign out. Guys, GG's awesome. It's been an episode of Rich Land Comics. See y'all next time.